Let's see this. This works. All right, go ahead.
All right.
You want to step back and do like the just like the chest side, the whole thing?
Oh wait, I keep flipping it the wrong way. It's delayed on my end. All right. Now I'll come back over here. On the thing up here. It's dirty. Definitely needs to be washed. Here's the swim platform. You can't really tell because there's some growth on it now, but it's bolted and welded together. TNT Marine in Fort Lauderdale is the one who made it.
Yeah, I've been talking with them.
Okay, cool. And then we can head on up. These are the smaller wheels that I took off.
Oh,
really? We had an electrical problem, and so we left them on for a few months, and we fixed the electrical problem, but they kind of got chewed up a little bit on the ends. You can see. So there's no damage on the shaft or the strut. It's just on the prop itself. So we're walking into the salon now. Here's your couch. This is where that leak was. They folded this up or down. All this is still hard under here. Well, was hard. Got a little wear right there. That's what I was talking about on the phone yesterday.
I'm going to be quiet just so that it doesn't jump to my video, but you just keep walking through. If I have a question,
okay, cool. Sounds good. So you got your galley table here that folds out as well. Makes a big U-shape back up so you can get the whole thing in the frame. And I'm going off of a 1-inch screen too, so we'll go slow.
Looks good.
The galley itself. Get my sunglasses off, I can see. Here's the GPS for the top. They don't leave it out because they're afraid of thieving or stealing. It's a bigger unit. It's probably, I'm going to say 16 inches across. This is the one for down below. They are newer than I thought they were. I thought they were a little older and actually had the buttons. Your control panel here. I don't know if you need to see all that.
You can see it. Does it look like there's a light missing there on one of the annunciators?
Annunciators.
On the left.
Oh, right here? Yeah. On engine forward, there is a light missing. And the screen is missing as well. Or the little casing, the little red casing is missing. Let's see. It looks like this is a part, like they were doing some work to it. You got some screws missing. And throughout the boat, you know, it is still kind of under construction, you know, because they've been doing a lot to it. So there are, like in the master, they're redoing the steering. Here's the other control panel. Right below the helm. Right next to it, down the stairwell.
Mm-hmm. What's that floor in the kitchen?
It's like a marble. It's like a granite. It's heavy. You can feel it. It's thick. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a thick marble. Oh, it doesn't do anything for you. So turning around, we have the V-berth. The what's on the bed is this hatch cover. It's in carpet. It's just flipped over. Here, I'll put it back down. You get your master, or I'm sorry, your VIP in here. No leaks or major issues in here at all. Pretty normal, kind of old, and could use a little cleaning. Let's see. Walk-in shower for the VIP with a bench seat. You got your soap dispenser up yonder. And then your shower that can be adjusted at height. And then your porthole as well. Some dirt. No major leaks or rot there. Regular mirror, no fogging or cloudy. Maybe right here there might be a little.
Yeah.
Just a touch. Some corrosion on that fitting there. Let's look around. Let's look in the windows. No major corrosion or leaks there. You gotta be careful with some of these boats. You open a curtain and voila, you know. I haven't really gone through the boat, so we'll be kind of going through it together. I'm just looking for more like leaks or termite trails or anything that would save you a trip from flying here.
And as just an FYI, at 4:30, I think my agents are going to be jumping into this thing, but they're all excited about the boat too. But
your agents, as in your family?
No, as in I lead a real estate brokerage, so we have a standing meeting at 4:30 where we all get together. But I'll just tell them we're doing this.
Okay. Well, this is the one of the small bunks right here. It's a little tighter. I'm trying to give you a good angle. You got a TV in the corner, a giant walk-in closet here. Granted, it's very cluttered.
That's a desk there, huh?
That is a desk and a vanity. There's a vanity stool buried beneath boat soaps and shore power cords. Everything from speakers to irons to Xboxes are in here. I think it's kind of a tool shed for the guy.
Where the life jackets are, is that another rack?
No. Whoa, look at all these manuals. No, it's not. It's like a dresser or like a vanity table. It's a little narrow. So here it's probably 28 inches wide. And then towards the back, it's probably 30 inches wide. And it's probably 4 feet long. So yeah, it could be a child's bed.
But back, like past that, I guess that's just the gunnel up to the windows, right?
Yeah. Oh, back here. You're talking about. Yeah, it's just a ledge. And it's probably 12 inches wide.
Got it.
And I hit this little lamp right here on my hat. Let's walk back out.
Flat screen in there.
Yeah, there is a flat screen here. There's an Xbox there. I don't know that it's coming with the boat or not, but these panels are kind of all clipped together. You start on the end over there, and you literally just pull it down, and they all come out super easy. The whole boat's like that. See, like, this one's, he just pulls out with the little tabs. You get the whole roof come down. This is the, called the guest head, if you will. Walk in and shower, no seat. Oh, maybe it is a seat. It's just on the ground. Another soap dispenser. I am out of data. And then you turn directly around, and let me show you how this is configured so you get an idea. So I'm in the VIP room now. To the port side of the boat, nope, the starboard side of the boat, you have the bunk beds, and then to the port side, you have the twin single berth each, which is what we were talking about here. You do have a massive closet in here to walk in, hang suits and stuff. It's probably, I'm gonna guess 4 foot long by 3 foot wide, 2.5 feet wide. And then you have access to the bathroom as well, but the door's kind of in the way from this bunk. We walk up and around. Try not to make you dizzy because you can get dizzy on these phone calls.
Good.
You have access to the engine room here through the floor with 6 panels. So the whole floor opens up. You have a giant flat screen there in the entertainment.
Oh, is that whole thing a flat screen?
Yeah, actually it is. It runs about 1 inch past the trim. It almost looks like it's a little too big. There, you do have a little bit of damage here that needs to be sanded. It's hard, but it does need to be redone there. No major leaks in the window. And then, let's see, I think there was a spot over here too. Yeah, right there. It's another little guy. So that's side of the boat was where the leaking drain was, and I'll go up top and show you in a minute where it was. The carpet needs to be redone or cleaned. We got 1,000 mechanics in here. Well, Well, I'm gonna come to the engine room from the top, actually. Hold on one second. Get some light in. Okay. Hey, there we go. It's not gonna hold. All right. Let's go back down and get some light in here and actually see the engine room. Much better. The batteries in here, I think, were replaced too, not too long ago. Kind of walking forward. Here's all your air conditioner compressors. There. Looks like the bottom 3 were replaced, and this 4th one over here, just because it looks like it's shiny compared to this guy. Got a little bit of standing water, about 1.5 inches right there. I don't think the pump can get it all out. Here's your valve system for your fuel return and things like that. Fire suppression and camera. Your big Detroit here. Ow. All your battery selector switches are on that back wall. Your exhaust hoses and bellows there. And then, ow, hit my head again. Here's the other engine. Here's your generator. Your water desalinator has 225.6 hours on it on an HRO system. Let's see, what is this? This is an engine hour for your Northern Lights. The hours are 940. Is that a 1?
And I believe that the Detroit mains had 400 on them, is what the listing said.
Since the last rebuild, yes, and that was the main reason why we had a mechanical inspection, because the Detroits were rebuilt, and all the paperwork got flooded in the office that they were, like all the computer systems. So basically, to prove that it still had cross hatching on all the pistons, we had a mechanic basically scope the engine and run the engine. You can tell that the master bed is kind of taken apart right now. They're redoing the steering and the rudders. I'll show you that. Got a new steering pump there with it looks like new rods. No standing water back here. Looks actually really good. A little dirt, needs a vacuum, maybe some degreaser. Big old rudder post right there. That thing's massive. Let's go with damage in here. On the bottom, there's a little bit of discoloration. It's not soft, it's hard. It just needs to be sanded and redone, revarnished. Over here, where it's a little darker, it's still solid. Gets soft right in this corner, and that's hard as well. You got some discoloration in the floor. It needs to be redone right here on this one strip there. And then you have a little bit of moisture that was held from the leaky drain. It's all hard, just needs to be redone. Very minor. The bathroom flooded and ruined these 4 boards in the flooring. You can see in here, the toilet free flowed for a minute, and basically discolored and rotted, these 4 boards, but it's all one piece right here. That's probably, and that is directly above where that line was. There's no damage on the ceiling anywhere. So it ran in between the walls and then ran down, from what I understand. And here it is in the bathroom. It's probably 5 boards in the bathroom, but you lose a couple boards when you come out here. It's in the cabinet. Let's see if I can put BBs in there. I wonder what they're shooting. Well, so it's not in the cabinet. I'll put that back later. I'm not doing this. He has some rust here, and this is where the leak was, right above it. So this is probably the number 1 worst area. You can see some, can of shaving cream was sitting there. And the floor, you can see it's kind of soft, which I would recommend getting that replaced. No fogging in any of the mirrors. You have a little stain right there, but it'll probably come clean. Yeah, it comes clean. It's just dirt. And that's where it was leaking. The leak has been fixed, but some of the cosmetic issues have not been addressed.
Where was the shower? And I think there was a laundry as well.
The shower is here. So a 2-person shower, if you will. It'd be tight, but 2-person. Bigger than the other ones, probably by at least a foot. The laundry, that's a good question. I don't exactly know. I'm gonna kind of dig and see if I can find it. You know what
It talked about it being between the master stateroom and the engine room. So
master stateroom and the engine room. The central vac hose. Master stateroom, engine room. That would be right here, unless it's in here. Here's where it was. And this is a problem area, but it all has been gutted already. So this is probably where it was. I had to guess because there's ironing boards and a washer vent there. Let's see. Wow, this is big. I'm like all the way in this thing. Yeah, so this is probably where it was. We got some people coming down here. This is all fiberglass. This just needs to be put back together. I'm looking in here. So the roof in here, or the ceiling in this closet, has been taken out. Here's the panel for the junction box over there. This is probably one of the worst areas I've seen. I didn't even know this existed. It all looks good. It's all just fiberglass exposed. You just need to put some thin plywood back up and some of this and call it a day. Some of this material. It's all cut out of straight edge too. That back. Ooh, we got a lip here. This first. Washer and dryer. I know there's one in here. I just don't know where. I think that closet is your washer and dryer because it's so big. That doesn't come out. It's got to be in this closet. I just was. I just ripped the handle out of the door. Oh, imagine that. You need some bigger screws. Yeah, that thing's tiny. Is that rotten or is it just wallowed? It's just wallowed. Cool. Not rotten. It's got to be in here. Just because there's so much room in here. I mean, it's probably 6 foot wide. I mean, you could easily fit 4 people in here.
Wow.
And there's your electrical panel there, and there's a bunch of hoses back in that hole. And then I'll show you the 2 leaking drains. Like, this is one of the new drain hoses right here that ran up. It was cracked right here, and I'm just dumping water on this roof. We're gonna head back up top. Yeah, the carpet needs to be cleaned, vacuumed, and steam cleaned, or just flat out replaced. Hello, hello. Hello?
Hey guys, I'm finishing a tour here. So you guys just be quiet, so we're recording here.
Going up to the helm. It's got some dirt, some grit. The isinglass did not make it through the storm last night. Put a big old hole. 120 mile an hour winds will do that though. Up here is the sun pad that obviously got ripped off last night as well.
Hold on one second.
Yeah.
All right. So if you could mind do that and do it once again, we got folks coming in and he was going to their videos.
No worries.
Starting with just panning the fly bridge.
Yep. Sorry, I'm on a little tiny screen. I'm gonna go back close to it and do each individual thing when I get done showing you this. So the isinglass got tore up yesterday. It was a little dirty, but it does come clean. It's about 7 years old, 6 years old at this point. It does need to be replaced because it's cracked there on that middle section. It got destroyed during the hurricane yesterday. This area that we're in took a direct hit yesterday. Just a heads up. Like it broke the antenna in half. Like I kid you not. Oh, wow, I didn't see any of this. Just a hard top up here. And then here, what I'm standing in is like a pool, so to speak. Oop, you just got really big. It's got a lip all the way around it and giant sun pads going here. And this deck drain was the culprit on the port side. And this one on the starboard. I just noticed that this right here just got ripped off. There's a piece of plexiglass. And it is probably in the water because it was not like this. Some small amounts of cracking and dirt. Probably more dirt than it is cracking. I'd lied. It's probably the other way around. I don't know if you can see that. It's not coming out clear on my end. And then up here, it started cracking when it ripped it out of the fiberglass yesterday. Or the day before. I don't know what today is. It's a Wednesday.
Yeah. Hey, could you go up to the bow and hit that cruise quarters and the forepeak, and then once again just pan the whole thing?
Yep. Let me start here before I move away.
Yeah.
So here's the radar setup with all the wires. They leave it downstairs so no one steals it. Your VHF, which is a redundant unit because there's one downstairs as well. There's a button here somewhere. Your regular radio's in there, but I don't want to force it open. Oh, there it goes. Just a standard dual marine grade. Cup holders there. Some cushions that they're dirty, but they're not cracked or anything, which is good. Some footsteps for yourself. A fridge up here for drinks and an ice maker. You have a very cluttered sink. Very cluttered sink at that. We're going to the bow now. Walking our way down. Yeah, it's dirty. Over here on the side, it doesn't need paint. It needs a pressure wash, a wash and a wax. You can see it, it's a lot better. There's only a couple little spot paints, and this does not have gel coat, so it's relatively easier to paint. I'm assuming this is the crew quarter hatch because it's got the latches out here. Is that right? No, this way. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, this is very, what's the word I'm looking for? Unique. I'm going to set you down so I don't die trying to get in this thing. All right. This entire area has been getting wet due to a non-gasket issue. Did not know this existed. Yeah, it's got a bad leak in here. Had a bad leak, I should say. Yeah, this is all dry. We had 38 inches of rain 2 days ago. Here's the screen I'm stepping on for the front windshield. Got a small leak in that hatch there.
So there's two single bunks and then a head and shower.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to show you. Hold on, let me get out. It'd probably be easier to show you this way. Let me lean down. So you got your all-in-one shower sprocket there, spigot. You got your head right there. The netting or the mesh is the window cover. You got the very stained up mattress up against the wall. You got some rotten wood from this ceiling here up by the entrance. It's kind of falling down on the other side. There's not nearly as bad, just a leaky window. Can't really see where I'm pointing. Okay. And the mattress is in, hold on. Not nearly as stained.
So I think that there's a single port and a single starboard.
Hold on 1 second. There should be a single porthole on both sides. Let me pull
No,
this
just saying
mattress
a bunk. There's a single bunk port and a single bunk starboard.
Correct. It's a V berth. And they're probably 6 foot long because it tucks in. I'm upside down and around, but it tucks in behind this wall, and then it tucks in behind that wall. I almost would gut this whole area and make it into like I don't know, some sort of playroom. You know what I mean? Or a garage for like a jet ski. Let's see. Yeah, it's port and starboard V berth with your head and toilet. Here, let me zoom out. So over here, the head part goes this way, and your feet go back this way. And then over here, it's the same concept. Your head going this way, and then back this way. Then there's some loose hardware on the ground from the door latch that goes here. I know it's probably not the best viewing.
Yeah, no, fine. Could you mind just showing the anchor locker? And
Yep. Ooh. Let's see. Anchor locker 1. Chain. It's got a little divider in there.
So that's probably like 200 and chain.
Yeah, at least. It's got a little hole, and that's on this side with a
Spare dam.
rope, basically a rope anchor. Oh, there's the eyelet there, but it's all rope on this side. Looking. I was just looking for any chain, and then you have a wash down there. See if there's a wash down on this side. There's not. Your standard Fortress mud digger anchor is what we use down here in the south. It's kind of an odd shape. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
We have soft silt, so we almost need these plow anchors like this to dig in. This kind of anchor right here doesn't do well for us. They pull out a lot. So most of the big boats have these style anchors. And looking aft from the bow, I do have that hatch open still. I'll close that after we're done. It's a two-handed job. And then you have another anchor here that's a little bigger, mounted on the deck. It's a Fortress. So I can get a model for you. It's an FX 85.
Yeah. So if
You can
you
look
wouldn't
at
mind
some-
just doing a really just quick overview, look at everything, and then step back onto the dock and an overview, and then we'll end the recording. So jump over here to the agents, and I'll give you a call back. All right?
Yes, sir. Sounds good. Here's the walkway. It's blocked by a couple chairs. I don't feel like moving. I'll just walk around. Walk around the deck. They got really big fish swimming around the dock. I don't know if you can see them. I know you probably don't care, but you want me to go back up top or no?
No, it's fine.
Walk through the boat. Up and around. Bathroom head there. Port and starboard bunks. In and out. Let's do it in there a little cluttered tool shed area. Guest head and shower with a seat. Twin bunks side by side. Welcome back. You want me to go to the stern?
Yeah, aft master.
Yes. Let's fix this so it's not so. I'm gonna call the boat manager when we get off the phone. Ask him what's left to put everything back. Rudder logs are behind the bed. The bed is pushed forward, so it kind of eats away at your walk room. The flooring that we talked about. The master bedroom. And then the tub or the shower. Exiting the boat. More granite. The decking. I'm gonna walk a little farther away so you get a side view of it. She is dirty. I can do that on the other side too if you'd like. And that's her in a nutshell.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm going to jump into this call here and appreciate it. I'll give you a call later. Okay.